In this week's episode, you join us at Monsanto, a hilltop fort shrouded in magic and mystery. I meet up with a fellow YouTuber and ex-Vanlifer, Suzi, who gives me a tour of the area. We walk the cobbled streets and come across what looks to be ancient coffins or sarcophagus. And then, finally, I sleep for the night in one of the most magical places ever. But first of all, there is no plan. There's nowhere I need to be, and nothing specific I've come to see. It's just that quiet internal compass that's brought us this far. Now it's pulling east once again. And not every road needs to be rushed in a single day. Sometimes the B-side can hold its own. And this one, this road east, just keeps producing double A sides. Bit of a mucky start for the first bit. Oh, it's pretty here, mind. Molly's the only dog I know that wades in chest deep to drink some water rather than just standing at the edge to get some. It's no good shaking while you're in there, you daft plonker. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are. Limestone, possibly? Oh, I tell you what a lovely, pretty little walk that was. Ah, there we go. Back onto the main track, back to the van. Oh, well, that's better. We much prefer the weather when it's like that. It's been another glorious sunset, and all the clouds and everything else from this afternoon is gone. Ah, good morning. I thought I'd bring you out the window this time. There we go, nice clear skies and the sun on its way up. It's bloody cold though. And Molly, as always, just has no interest in this route whatsoever. For her it's just all about the smells. The thing with van life is that people imagine constant adventure, and yet the truth is a lot of this life is made up of quiet little moments like this. And these places really make the headlines, and yet they often become the bits you remember most. And here we have more storks. They are such big birds, especially in flight. Right, let's look at making tracks. We could have stayed here another day quite happily, but that's often the danger with nice places. Sometimes you've just got to leave a good spot to find a better one. And as we roll east, That's exactly what we're hoping for.
All the quiet that you'd want is there to get to know. Church bells and waving wheat and snow geese fill the air. But there's a darkness underneath the small town's honest prayer.
Still not reached the place I'm going to, which is Releva, whatever. But I just wanted to say about the geography here and the landscape and everything else. Yeah, and you've got that big stony outcrop up there. I think that might be the village we're heading to, just sort of down in there. It's only 10 minutes away. Tell you what, it's a bit of a climb up there for the van. But imagine getting up on here in the middle of all these rocks and stuff. Oh, it'd be amazing. I'll tell you what though, just as an open space, this would be ideal for this evening, I think. Right, I've zoomed in for this, but I'm still not going to pick it up that well. But that snow-capped mountain just over there is Sierra de Estrela, which I've been led to believe is the highest mountain in Portugal. Right, and this one here, let me just zoom in a bit, is Monsanto, and we'll be walking up there a little bit later.
And the shimmering divine of the skeletons that lie on this golden countryside.
Right, so this is Rival, Velrala. I'll put it on the screen. And that up there is Monsanto. I'm just waiting for Suzi to turn up. She's going to be about another 10 minutes. Then I think we're going to go for a walk up there apparently. And she lives here in this area. And so she's going to tell me, or give me a bit more insight into the ins and outs and pros and cons of this area. But it's stunning here. Such an old-fashioned village. Beautiful. Right, here's an interesting fact for you. In 1938, Monsanto was named the most Portuguese village in Portugal, whatever that means. And apparently it only ran that year, so there's been no other competition. First impressions were quite simple. This was unlike any other place I've ever been. And the thing is, Monsanto wasn't built despite the rocks. It was actually built around them. That's some trig point. A trig point is huge. That's got to be what, 15, 20 foot high? Right, and just for orientation, Spain is just over there on the horizon. There. No. That's not a bad place at all. And after a lovely guided tour up to the top of Monsanto and a beer in the square, it was now time to head off towards tonight's park up, which was just a 10-minute drive down the road. And if you want to know more about Suzi's own journey out here in Portugal, then do check out her YouTube channel at Vanlife Portugal.
Singing in the meadow of my youth.
Right, after a stunning trip up to Monsanto, I'm now in this park up for the night. Only one here. Just had the most glorious sunset on the way here. Unfortunately, I can't see it from this position. But we do have that hill. It's just stunning here. Yeah, and Suzi recommended this place. She guided me around today and had an absolute blast. So beautiful. I really wasn't sure what to expect when I got here. But by God was I blown away. Right, time to get some food on now. Got really chilly then. Jesus Christ, I'll show you on the way back down because I've been keen to get up here. We have just missed it. Oh, bugger. There's always tomorrow night. Yeah, stunning here. So beautiful. Let's try and get a bit higher. You know, it was a full-on run. Oh, yeah, I've literally missed it. Got a quarter in the van on the way here, but one of the cupboards opened, jar of olives fell out, smashed the top. I just wasn't hanging around, and then we miss it anyway. I don't know how old and authentic that arch thing is on top of that rock, but it looks pretty cool. What an absolute stunner of a park up. We're probably not going to get much of a sunrise, to be honest, from here, but the hope is that so from here you can walk on that path there, I should imagine, straight ahead of us, straight back up to Monsanto. So we'll do that in the morning, try and get up there before the crowds, and also I'll take my drone up there. This is just lovely. Oh, there's more of these. Right, so we saw these up on top, but these like outside sarcophagus things, that's what they are. Oh, straight up there, straight up between those rocks by the looks of it. Right, that's tomorrow's climb. Let's get into the van and get some dinner on the go. Stone arch on top of a bloody great big rock. Okay, we have a sign. Let's go. Right, let's keep going. Oh my God, this is bloody steep. A little bit more to go, but we're getting there. What a lovely little walk, very steep, but yeah, so worth it. Now, this is a very Portuguese thing, hill washing, just hanging out. Oh, just got whipped in the ear by a towel. Well, the powder smells nice there. With the day trippers gone, Monsanto now felt less like an attraction and more like a place. I guess with all these rocks that you're just not going to shift at all, just making the most of every little space you've got and using the rock itself to form the major part of your structure, and then just fill in the gaps. But some of the stones here are just resting on other stones. You know, it's gonna take more than a stiff breeze to blow those over. Earthquake maybe, that'll dislodge some of them. Yeah, the wind is strong. I'd never have got the drone up in this. There's no one here, not a soul. Got it all to ourselves. Bloody health and safety, no banister. Jesus, tell you what. Can you imagine something like this in the UK? My God, it'd be uproar. Tell you what, if you had short legs back in the day, you'd struggle up some of these steps. Ah, here we go. We're now at that massive trig point. That trig point there is about the average size of one you'll find on a mountain top. There you go. And no one here, just us. Right. It's a decent view down onto the church there, so I'm just waiting for the 9 o'clock bells, and it's 10:02 at the moment. And then I was looking down and noticed this, which is protection for climbing. Alright, straight into the sun, but we've got about 5, 6, 7, but 8 vultures just off the corner of that building there. Oh, just incredible. Literally just in front of me. Alright, we're now up on the castle walls, and it doesn't matter where you go, there's just a different view everywhere. Molly, come away from the edge, girl. Seriously, you have me back in hospital, you daft dog. Yeah, views here are just incredible. And those vultures, bloody hell. Well, they're still here. Don't know whether that's picking them up. But yeah, absolutely beautiful birds. There's another one here. Oh, there's loads of them, actually. Right, I think we've not seen enough. We've seen enough for today. Yeah, you could, well, I could literally just stay up there all day, just looking at everything. All right, can you see where we are? Right, so the van is now bathed in sun, which is just down by there, same as the little church. So we'll head down because there's only like 20% left on the EcoFlow, so it'll be good to get a bit of sunlight back into that, a bit of power. I just walked off and then saw this view of the village. It's just everywhere you go there's a new view. Oh, look at that. Here we are. Perfect. Right, see you at the van. Yeah, I've got to say, coming down was a lot easier than going up this morning. But, yeah, what a wonderful, wonderful little trip out. Right, there we go. A bit of what looks like roadkill omelette. Looks like it's been in an accident. It's just a veggie omelette with a bit of cheese in there, that's all. Sit on this here, I think. Almost like a ready-made bench for us. There we go. What an interesting place. Yeah, this has been such an incredible park up. I would stay another night, but I've been given another good spot, so I'm going to have to try that down by the lake. £12 or 5 past on my watch because it's shit and doesn't keep time. And with that, we head off towards the next park up, where you can join us next week at the edge of a lake and the top end of a canyon. It just remains to say thank you ever so much for following, supporting, and do stick around for the photos at the end. We do hope you've enjoyed this video, and until the next time, take care. Bye bye.